Are we live? It says you are live. Doesn't tell me how many people are in here. Yeah, StreamYard gets a little weird. All right, but we are live. Hello, everybody. If there's anyone in here, um, welcome to Cross Paths, and this is Saturday. I'm resurrecting Saturday. So I used to do this when I had my own separate channel. Um, and I like doing the Saturdays because I get a lot of the British folks kind of popping in. And let's see, who do we have here? Hi, Walking My Path. Hi, Opal. Hi, October. How are you? So last week, I think it was I don't remember what day it was last weekend, but we were talking about Imbolk. And I had this book out. And I read a little bit, and I said that I was going to, just kind of create a small ritual, and a small, simple altar. And here's the thing: I don't know what I'm going to call this series, but I have this thing in my mind. I maybe keep it simple, stupid. Because that's what I tell myself all the time. And when I started my practice, I was really good at keeping things nice and simple. And that's what this is all about. This is going to be probably a lot different than some of the other Imbolk stuff you might have seen around YouTube with these big elaborate ceremonies and big, huge altars. So here's the thing: when I started my path on, being a wizard, I worked with one altar, and that's it. I have a pretty small house, and I just wanted to keep it nice and simple, right? Because there's no need. It's all with your intent, right? That's all. It's the spirituality that comes from within. That's what it's all about. And then the tools you need to kind of focus your attention. Doesn't have to be big and elaborate. But let's hop in and say hi. See who else is here before we get going. Hi, Spitfire Cat. Hi, Katie. Hi, Simon. Hi. How are you? I am good. I haven't done a Saturday even forever. So bringing them back. So I hope you're doing well. Hi, Somewhere in Time. How are you guys? So Opal says small altars are fine. I have one altar, so I can't go crazy. Yeah, Opal. So that's what this is about. Because I kind of live that way, and I've actually combined and consolidated down to one altar. That's over here. It's my main altar. In addition, I have my whole table and stuff with the crystals on it, but that's different. That's my crystal station. But I'm down to one altar, and altars can be portable too. So, anyways, I'm gonna reread a little bit about so this section in this book that I'm using, and most of you guys probably know by now, I kind of use this Grimoire for the Apprentice Wizard as kind of like my guide. It's what I learned. I actually, when I was studying my path of wizardry or witchcraft, I was doing that at the Grey School of Wizardry. It's an online course where you can take like classes and stuff. And this book was the kind of basic text. So anyways, I'm just going to read. There's a section in here, and it says "at your house." And this is for, basically for Imbolk. The fires of Bridget represent our own illumination and inspiration as much as the light and warmth. Now, I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but we did popcorn party yesterday, and little squirrel moment, and Lucian fell asleep on the couch where he is still sleeping, so you might hear a little bit of snoring in the background. Anyway, so I'll start over again. The fires of Bridget represent our own illumination and inspiration as much as light and warmth. The primary magical tool of this Sabbath is the candle. I do a lot of candle magic, so that's a lot of my spells and rituals revolve around candles. Um, and there's different things. Invite your friends and families to a bardic circle in honor of Bridget. Ask them each to bring poetry, songs, short stories, things to share. It's great if you're doing multiple, rituals with multiple people or kind of a get together. And you can even fill a drinking horn or a chalice with apple juice and pass it around the circle. And each person that gets the cup, say a poem, a prayer, or something like that. Fix up your Bridget, your altar to Bridget, and it's basically. So I'll read what he says. Fix up your altar to Bridget. Use a red and white altar cloth. Again, I don't subscribe to. You can use any altar cloth that you want. I don't really subscribe to the whole color code thing. But if it works for you, it works for you. Use a red and white altar cloth and candles. Fill your chalice or bowl with milk. A besom and a cauldron would be suitable to display. A very traditional Bridget doll can be made with nothing more than a simple old-fashioned clothespin wrapped in a red cloth. I did my Bridget doll a little different. Let's bring up the altar cam. And actually, let me solo this out, and I'll talk about what I have going on here. And of course, this is my USB interface for my laptop. So ignore that piece. But I have a couple of candles. I am using these black candles because they're the beeswax candles. I love the rolled beeswax candles. I love the way they burn. So basically what I have here is 2 candles. And something that this time of year and Imbolk represents is, the seeds, if you would, underground, just getting ready to start, getting ready to start sprouting for spring. It's kind of marks the time where all that what do they call that with a seed? Like gestation. It's when the taproot starts coming out and it just starts forming its root before in the spring it pops up. So I use seeds as a little bit of a symbol. And in here I have sunflower seeds, if we can look in the candle. So I got these candle holders at Walmart. I think they were 50 cents each. And they hold both tea lights and these other kind of the what you call them, the skinny tall candles. Let's get it in the frame. And I put little seeds in there, to represent that. My Bridget doll, let's bring her out, is little more than a piece of fabric. Let's switch cameras. It's literally a piece of fabric in a square, right? And I just stuffed some toilet paper for her head and put a little cloth around it, and there she is, Bridget. Kind of like, you make those little ghosts on Halloween with the white and that's all I use for my Bridget doll. And my Bridget bed, I'll rip it apart. My Bridget bed is I go into the kitchen closet and I get a little Tupperware container, and I just set it on top of the cloth and fold it all in. Make a little bed out of it. Very simple. I spent $0.00. I had the fabric lying around because, we sew a bit. You tuck it in there. You put Bridget right inside. Of course, it's a little sloppy. I did it. You take time and do it right when you're setting it up, but you put Bridget in there, and there she is. A little Bridget bed that takes all of 10 minutes to make, and that's it. So we'll flip back to the altar cam, and I have a Bridget altar with 4 items. This is a little cup that it's one of Lucian's cups. He has a little wine set. So, oops, Back to the other camera. Sorry. And this is what I'll put milk in. So that's my 4 items for my Imbolk Alter. And that's it. And I have here. Oops, let's go in here in my iPad. A quick little ceremony that we're going to do. And again, it's all about keeping it simple. Okay, I'm going to pop over to the comments. There we go. Lucian's awake. I did. I woke up Lucian.
Good morning, everybody.
There he is. He's right over there. Yeah, I'm going to do a little ceremony. And it's quick and easy. Because like the thing is, it doesn't have to be super complex and crazy, right? So let's begin the ceremony, and then we'll just talk about a little, some ideas of what you guys are doing. I mean, first of all, happy Imbolk, right? It starts this weekend, right? So happy Imbolk to everybody. Now let's begin. I found my lighter. Well, all right, I could use a blowtorch. Hey, it lights candles. So what I'm going to do is light one candle. And there's a little bit of a saying. Light the other candle. A little bit of saying, and that's about it, really. There's some other parts to it, but let's begin. So I'm going to light my first candle. And get this guy going. This is why I use a torch to light my candles, because I don't like the light.
Oh, before you do, I'm just going to pop and say hi.
Oh, sure.
Good morning, everybody.
Hold on, lift your head up a little bit. Here he comes.
Kidding.
There he is.
Good morning,
there he
everybody. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Hi, Gypsy Lee. How are you? Good morning. Is it morning? Or, in Simon's case, good evening, right? That's why I love doing these Saturday morning things, because we get some of the folks that are on the other side of the pond.
What day is it?
It's Saturday.
Oh, what time is it?
It is, I don't know.
What year is it?
It's 2020, and it's 9:42.
Okay, I'm going to go back over here.
Afternoon. Okay, so I lit my first candle, all right, and I'm going to, all right, let's start. Even though we're still in winter, there is new life stirring in the darkness. I call in the light and fire of the growing sun. I call on its power to spark new life deep in the dark. Okay. I'll light the second candle. Like fire, wisdom, inspiration, and new life will always grow, just like the first spring flowers stirring in the dark. I call on these flames to cleanse and purify me as I move into the time of new life coming. Fire and hearth, blaze of the sun, fill me in your shining light. This I wish to be, so mote it be. And at this time, right, we'll take a few minutes and let's meditate on what this time of year means to us, our anticipation for spring, right? I think even though it hasn't been a really tough winter for us here, as a matter of fact, it's almost it's almost disappointing because I haven't been able to get much skiing done. Let's bring the altar up. I haven't got much skiing done because we haven't had much snow. So let me pull one more thing up. Oh, one more page. Oops, I can't type. Yeah, so it would take a few minutes to just meditate on what this time of year um, kind of means to us. Uh, the anticipation of spring and what it means, and new buds forming on the trees. Um, we meditate on that, and that's basically, So I'll leave my candles burning. Um, with the beeswax candles, they burn fast. I like to let them burn all the way down, and then that finishes my ceremony. And that is about it. That's nice, simple ceremony that you can do in 5 minutes, and your altar set up with 4 items, and we're done. So let's pop over to the to the comments. Let's see. I've ignored the comments. We're talking about Lucian snoring. Let's see. He's awake now. Okay, I went too far. Oh, I'm squealing. So I said hi, Gypsy. I said hi to Walking My Path. Hi. I didn't say hi to you. Anyways, you got anything? Oh, that's Solution's gonna come and kind of join us. Come on. What? Oh.
Blessed Imbolk, everybody! It's spring!
Well, it's not spring yet. Is it the beginning? It's not the beginning. So here's something I wanted to talk a little bit about Imbolk now, and how it stretches into the secular world or the Muggle world.
Well, yeah, Imbolk is meant to mark the beginning of spring, the beginning of the lighter half of the year.
But do you know what else today is? Very common.
It's a Saturday?
Nope, in the news.
Oh.
Come on, guys. What is today? Oh, I don't know if they do this in Britain. Today's Groundhog Day.
Oh.
So I don't know. Simon, if you're still in here, do they do Groundhog Day? Is that a around the world thing, or is that just the US? So Groundhog Day is...
Honestly, I always forget when Groundhog Day is.
Yeah, it was in the news. So Groundhog Day is when, what's it? Punxsutawney Phil is the groundhog's name. And he comes out of his little cave. And if he sees his shadow, what is it? What?
Did you take that big black candle beeswax and break it in half?
Yeah. I made 2 little candles. That's all about being crafty.
That is kind of crafty, actually.
So yes.
Sad.
Yeah, it's Groundhog Day. So it's funny that, even non-pagans are celebrating this stuff, whether they realize it or not. Christians call,
February 2nd is Groundhog Day. So isn't that tomorrow?
That's tomorrow. Yeah. I'm doing a little early, but it's let's say Groundhog Weekend. It's around the same time.
Groundhog Weekend.
But it coincides with the same time. And it's with Groundhog Day, it's the test if spring's coming. I forgot what it is. If he sees his shadow and runs back into his hole, it means like 6 more weeks of winter. If he doesn't see his shadow, it means spring's around the corner.
Is like someone watching all groundhogs, monitoring if they're coming up or not?
I don't know how it works. It's like the one I don't, because they call him Punxsutawney Phil. I don't know if it's this one groundhog.
Tiny Phil?
Punxsutawney Phil. Punxsutawney. I think it's Tawney.
Is Phil. Punxsutawney like his first name or last name and Phil?
I honestly I don't know him personally. I don't even know.
Phil,
yo, Punks, what's going on? Do me a favor, Punxsutawney, buddy. Close your eyes. Don't see your shadow because we need spring.
Right.
Okay. But serious, yeah. Candlemas is another. That's Christians and Catholics celebrate that.
Mm.
And then you have It's now. Bear with me if I mispronounce this. Emelc. That's a Celtic ritual. That the Celtic people around the same time. And in my ritual, I forgot to put milk in the glass. So I gotta put milk in the glass. There we go. My goodness.
What's the milk for?
Because so Imbolc is, it's all about fertility. It's all about
so it's like mother's milk.
Kind of.
I'm not drinking out of that jug.
Yeah, think about what's going on at this time and what it represents. What are you doing? Seeds. It's the beginning of birth. It's the time of new birth in nature. Seeds starting under the ground and starting to sprout up for spring. So that's kind of where the milk and maternal part comes from. Let's watch out for what is this? Watch out for hold on, let's put this up here. Watch out for our mayor de Blasio, because one year he dropped the groundhog and he died. Oh, oh my, that's absolutely terrible. I'm like, all right, this is our groundhog. We're going to see if there's going to be more. He's dead. So does that mean that there's 6 more weeks of winter if the groundhog dies?
No, that means we're in an eternal winter.
Yeah, so here's another good point. I need to start my seeds soon. Yeah, it is the time now if you're going to do a planting, especially like up here in the Northeast. What a lot of people do when they do gardens is they will start planting their seeds indoors if you have a sunroom, because it's still going to get too cold outside, but they'll get things started.
Can I say something?
You can.
Okay, I'm going to say a little thing here.
It's taking some fire.
The birds were turning. Oh, what the hell? Seriously? Okay. Let's try this again. The birds were turning. The sky is blue. Celebrate Imbolc for me and you. Blessed Bridget. I had it in my brain. What was I going to say? Blessed Bridget. Yay! I forgot. It's too early. Way too early. That was fail.
Oh, that's fine. Wait a minute. So we gotta go here. Yes, we had a horrible, long winter too. I have a feeling we're gonna have, because here,
and type it up.
Here in the okay, you look it up and we'll do it out again. Here in the Northeast, winter really came late. I mean, just a few weeks ago, it was in the 60s. And that happened the year before. And come spring, come April, it was still cold and we had snowstorms. That Bob Girl says, our spring bulbs are coming up already. Where are you located? You've got to be somewhere a little bit south or warmer than here. We're in southern New England up here. So there's nothing blooming. Not quite yet. Though some of the trees, so I have this, I don't even know what it is. It's this vine thingy that grows on our front stoop, our front porch. And it has these little berries growing. So some things are starting. Definitely. So Walking My Path says, and Bridget is associated with cows. That's right. And farm animals. See, that's another where the milk comes from, right? Cows, farm animals. Think farming. So the fascinating thing with a lot of this lore, it literally comes from the way of life of our ancestors. You got to um, think about how our ancestors lived back in the day. This is a big time for them, not only spiritually, but in prepping their life. Right? You know, you think our ancestors are farmers. This is the time of year that they're going to begin the process of getting the fields ready for planting. You know, and that's where a lot of this stuff comes from. Um, let's see, Dave. On Long Island across from you. This week we are going to have 60-degree temperatures, which means we're going to have 60-degree temperatures too. I really didn't realize you were that close. But yeah, I mean, I gotta go, because here up in Rhode Island, that's where we're from. One of the first flowers that bloom is our state flower, and it's the violet. And I bet if I go out in the backyard, we might see the beginning of some violets popping up. Isis Mommy says, in the middle of Georgia, the winter has been really mild, so the bugs will be abundant in spring summer. Oh, I hope not, because that translates up here. Remember, Lucian, that one summer when we had all the gypsy moths?
Oh my god, that was horrible.
Oh no.
Well, that wasn't as bad as all the caterpillars that we had.
That's what I'm talking. Well, the caterpillars. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Those are gypsy moth caterpillars.
Oh my god, they were horrible. They were everywhere. We went hiking one day, and we're like, "Oh, it's so beautiful out. Let's go hiking." We literally got 1 second into the trail, and they were like literally hanging from everywhere. You could not even walk through.
We were like,
it was like a ceiling of them, and we're like, "Nope."
We're out.
We turned around and left. We were like, not doing this today.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
We were out of there.
They were like everywhere.
Yeah, we had a really huge infestation. The following year, there wasn't that much, so it was pretty good. All right, we can hold on. Where are you going? Let's just take that one off. Western Canada, Vancouver Island.
Okay, so I quickly wrote my little prayer my little
are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Ready. Now Lucian's going to do his Bridget.
My little Bridget poem that I wrote. Take 2.
And what we'll do is we'll bring up the altar and we'll.
Birds are out, the sky a brilliant blue. Blessed Imbolc, for me and for you. Praise Bridget on this special day, asking spring to please come our way. Bring forth the light and thaw out the cold. We praise the goddess Bridget, the goddess of old.
See, that's beautiful. That was
yes!
I like and you wrote that.
Yeah, I literally just wrote that.
Yeah, and see, that's part of the whole creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have to drink from the milk cup.
Okay, I'm thirsty anyways.
But
I need some ibuprofen. My head's like screaming.
Hold on, we're gonna bring the the camera's up here, so we're gonna take a sip. And a sip.
I feel her running down my throat.
We feel all
That's weird. No. Praise Bridget.
Yeah, so that's all I have. That's all we have.
Guys.
And that's the thing, is I wanted to do something simple, beautiful, and that anybody can handle doing. You don't have to be a high priestess to do or a high priest to do some of these elaborate rituals, putting robes on and lighting 55 candles. A nice, simple ritual.
Mm-hmm. And even like creating a little poem for them. They love it.
Yeah, well, that's a big part of it. And that's one part I didn't. I'm terrible at poetry. But it even mentions in the book that a good group ceremony is to just share poetry, tributes to Bridget. Let's see. Opal says she loved.
Oh, thank you, poem. Opal.
I did. I loved it.
Thank you, Isis Mommy, and Walking My Path, and Kendra.
Yeah. Hi, Gypsy, my friend Gypsy. Mwah, how are you?
That barb girl. The spring has sprung. The grass has riz. I wonder where the birdies is.
Love it. That's
Oh, I
awesome.
love that.
I wonder where the birdies is. Absolutely. How long have we been on? 30 minutes. So, yeah, that's all I have for today. That's all I wanted to do is a nice, simple little ritual. So
Is that a cat? What is
where?
that?
Where?
That gray thing walking. It's like, oh yeah, it's a cat. That's a really fat cat.
I don't even see what you're seeing.
How could you not see it? It's the only gray thing in that drab area.
Yeah, but where are you looking?
Okay, now it's behind the swing set.
Oh, over in their yard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, we're live. What are we doing?
Sorry.
So yeah, this is all we have. So housekeeping.
Thank
What
you,
do,
Simon. Well, thank you, Dave.
Yeah. Oh,
And thank you, Simon.
before
It
housekeeping.
is a really simple, beautiful one.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Simon, because that's what I was going for. Is nice and simple. Doesn't have to be over complicated.
And I love how you put like the flowery
in her bed.
cloth in her bed.
Yep, in her little bed. My little Bridget. This is the top of her punum.
Simon said, I enjoyed the nature sounds too, like snoring. Hey, just wanted to add a little effect to our lives.
we have sound effects on this show, let me tell you. So housekeeping stuff. Popcorn party is on Friday nights now, so nothing tonight. We're actually going to go see some friends in Newport. Sunday, do we have anything going on Sunday? Do you have something Sunday going on? You said you wanted to do something.
We could probably do a ritual together.
Do a second? Yeah, we could do that. I thought you had something that you wanted to cover on Sunday afternoon. You had said something.
I thought I did. I kind of forgot. I did.
Oh my God. I don't even have the right camera up. Yeah, Lucian's not ready. Okay. But so starting, Sunday night, I am going to do something. I want to start.
Oh, yeah. He's doing something.
Again, it's going to be another little half hour, short live. I want to do some guided meditation stuff. I might break out a singing bowl or some meditation music, guide through a quick 15-minute meditation, and then we'll talk for 15 or so minutes about different meditative techniques, because we're starting to get back into meditation. Well, I meditate. I love meditating. Trying to get Lucian to meditate more, keeps him a little less strung. So we're doing that Sunday. Tuesday. So here's the thing. You see how simple this ritual was? So when I was attending Gray School of Wizardry, learning what I perceive as my craft, the approach. So the founder of Gray School of Wizardry, it's an online school. His name is Oberon Zell Ravenheart, and he wrote this book. And this served kind of as like a textbook to the whole course. We went through this whole book, and then there's a companion guide. So what I want to do, and this is going to start Tuesday, if you're interested, the series is going to be called Do You Want to Be a Wizard? And basically what that means, like, so what is a wizard? And I call myself a wizard, and it's just a different term for a witch or a pagan or shaman, whatever, like you refer to yourself, but what I see it as for me is the simplicity. And that's kind of how a lot of the teachings in this book are. Altars set up very simple. Even clothing being made, you just make it very simply. Wands made, with you grab a stick and you make. So basically that's the gist of it. It's a very simple approach. So on Tuesdays, I'm going to start the series, Do You Want to Be a Wizard? and I'm going to go through the lessons in this book, and we'll kind of see where that goes. If any of you guys are interested. And the great part about it is
that Barb girl's asking what that book is again.
Oh, this book here.
What?
I need to go back
What?
to bed.
No, here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Someone needs to go back to sleep.
It is called The Grimoire for the Apprentice Wizard. I wish this ring light would not be so shimmery. It's The Grimoire for the Apprentice Wizard. It is available on Kindle because you can get it electronically, which I have, or you can buy it from Amazon. The ISBN number. Let me read you. This is the ISBN number if you want. Actually, I can try to put the ISBN number up there if I can make it so you can see it. Of course not. Maybe, let me see. Maybe the altar camera. Hold on. We're going to get this number up here so you guys can see it. Does this work? Oh, I'm going to light the book on fire with the damn... So if you could see that, kind of pause the video and get that ISBN number, and I'll read it. It's ISBN -13 978-1 56414 711 0. And I'll tell you what, I will post it in the Facebook group. Also, but yeah, if you go on Amazon and search for Grimoire for the Apprentice Wizard, and it's by Oberon Zellravenheart. I can't. The lighting is so bad with this ring light that it doesn't show up. But that's what the book is, and it's really. Let me see the price. The physical book is $20, $19.99. I believe the Kindle version is cheaper. So you can get that on the Kindle app on your iPad, or if you have a Kindle. It would be good, if we were going to go through this, to kind of have it read along, but I guess it's not really necessary. And the good thing about this Tuesday thing, it'll be great if folks can show up live, because of the interaction. But it's going to be in a more of a format of, I'm going to read from the book and talk about, his interpretation, more of like a lesson. So it's something you can watch back also and get a little bit out of it. I don't anticipate they're going to be real long because, whenever you're in class or learning something, you can after a half hour, everything sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah, 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 wah. So we'll keep it short, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, we got one. Someone said, Dave, I have the Wizard's Tarot deck. You do one of my favorites too. Do you have this one, the one I use? Awesome. That's a very rare deck.
I have one of them that Dave should give me. Oh, you have 3.
That's because I'm the wizard. No, because well, they don't speak to you anyways.
They do.
No.
I got you one for your birthday, so you should give me one that you already have.
You can't. That's
for my birthday.
That's not how birthdays work. I'm going to give you a birthday present, so give me something back in return. What the heck?
You don't need 3 of them.
They're so rare that you can go on Amazon and they sell for like upwards of $500 for a deck of cards. I can't even imagine. Emily, Blessed Imbolk, absolutely. So somewhere, that's awesome. That's awesome. We should have. So somewhere in time, do you read from it? Do you use that deck to read with? I find I love reading with that deck. It speaks to me so much. Opal, LOL bickering. We bicker all the time. No, we don't. Scratch. I was doing this all through Popcorn Party. So that's going to be Tuesday. Wednesday. Oh, wait a minute.
Right.
Get your phone. Lucian,
what about it?
You've got to check the poll.
Oh.
For Wednesday night reading. So we have a poll on the Facebook page. And let me show the Facebook page. Well, before we do that, let's see. Check Balanced Tarot. She did a walkthrough. Jen Balance Tarot. She did a walkthrough of the new Wizard Tarot deck. You know, I have that in my cart, and it hasn't shipped yet. It's the new Wizard Tarot deck. So
Didn't you order that?
yeah, it's in my it hasn't shipped yet.
Oh,
So I don't know how she got it, but I'm definitely going to check that out. So anyways, Wednesday we do our free readings.
Oh, guess what?
No.
February.
Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, no. All right. So wait a minute. You guys have got to go to the Facebook group. It's Cross Paths. There is a poll. It says it's poll day today. Who should be doing the readings for next Wednesday night readings on the channel?
The options are such. Here, let me read it.
I'll let you read it.
The options are such.
Do the top one. Yeah, do the top one.
Mama Ganja or a bucket of fried chicken.
Yeah. So read it
and
again.
guess what's winning?
So read it again. The
Wiz, Mama Ganja, or a bucket of fried chicken. And so far in the lead is a bucket of fried chicken.
Yeah. So a bucket of fried chicken has 12 votes. Mama Ganja has 10 votes. And the Wiz has 5 votes. Wow, I'm in last
means
place.
On Wednesday, Dave's going to have to go to KFC, get the big bucket of fried chicken, and put a bucket of fried chicken on his head while he does tarot readings.
Well, no, we're going to have to eat the chicken.
Well,
I'm thinking tomorrow we're going to have fried chicken for dinner.
Tomorrow? Oh, yeah, we could do that.
So that I can have the bucket. And I'm going to have to do
why don't we do that? Oh, wait, we're not going to be here tonight.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to do the readings with a KFC bucket on my head. That's terrible. Unless you guys get there, vote at this point. Vote for Mama Ganja. Yeah, because I don't want to wear a chicken bucket on my head doing readings. But that's the poll's the poll. So that's Wednesday night. Thursday, Lucian, are you still?
Wait a minute.
What?
Somewhere in Time Tarot. What is only 32? The deck?
Wait a minute. Yes, I read it I have the app on my phone. Oh, no. Well, it was cheap. He bought it when I bought it.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, because now it's like for $400. Can I see?
Yes. When I bought it for $25. The first time I bought it for $25. We squirreled back to the Wizard's Tarot deck. Which is what the bucket of fried chicken will be using for free readings on Wednesday.
Jeez, yeah, it's like either
$760
or $450 is how much the Wizard.
And those are not even, it's depending on the condition of them.
Right.
So, anyways, free readings Wednesday. Thursday, I have to work late. But are you doing something? We usually do the tarot symbolism.
That's Thursdays.
That's Thursdays. But I don't know. Hopefully I get done with work early and I can take part in that. Friday again is going to be the popcorn party again at the new time. And then we do it all over again. Saturdays. We'll be doing Saturdays next week. Not sure what we'll be doing, but we'll do something. If you want to be a guest on the popcorn party, we do it with StreamYard. Definitely let me know. Let me know on the Facebook group or, send me a message in here. Let Lucian know because we're trying to compile a list. We want to have a guest every week because we're going to have some fun.
Let me know.
Definitely let him know.
Wait, what are we letting me know?
Guests on Popcorn Party.
Oh, yes. If you want to be a guest on Popcorn Party, let me know.
Yes. And that's it. I am done babbling.
Cool. Finally. Thank God. I'm just kidding.
All right.
I love you.
One thing I didn't ask, Simon, do you have a is Simon still here? Do you have a live today? He usually does this
Lucian, or he just said Lucian. Check out the new Crystal Skull Tarot. Ooh, Crystal Skull. Girl, I'm going to go look.
Here goes my money.
Crystal Skull Tarot.
And yeah, I know sometimes, Simon, if you're still in here, please post in there if you're doing your live. That I want to say 11:30 my time, but
Simon, can you send me a link? Because I don't see anything that says Crystal Skull Tarot. I see Crystal Skull cards, message card, meditation. Yeah, I don't see anything that says Crystal Skull Tarot.
yeah. So somewhere in time,
Oh,
tarot.
wait, is it this? I think.
I don't know. You can look at it. They can't see it.
Yeah, it looks like
Is
the
it that?
Crystal Skull message cards.
Oh, interesting. So somewhere in time says, yes, I bought the deck a long time ago, Wizards Tarot, and I have 2 decks. One I won't open, and the other I use. Same here. I have 2 I use. One that's in the box I will not open. Brandy new condition.
Oh, good. So you have one you won't open, one you use, and
the other one
you
I
can give
use.
me.
I suppose I will think about, because I was gifted my first deck. I suppose if you're going to read with it, and if you connect with it and do readings with it, I can gift you one of my opened Wizards Tarot decks. What are you going to give me in exchange?
I'm going to give you tons and tons of kisses every single day, every single
I need
second.
material things.
Oh, jeez.
You have 4,200 decks.
I will gift you one of the
I want something valuable.
El Goliath tarot deck.
I want to look through them.
Okay, fine.
See, it's like a tower exchange up in here. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining. And we'll see you at the next live, guys. Love you. You guys are such a great community.
Blessed Imbolk.
Blessed Imbolk. One last look at the Imbolk Alter. God, isn't it beautiful, simple, and elegant? I love it. You guys have a great weekend.
Wait, go back.
What?
From that angle, looks like
you just removed it.
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
No, it's not. Oh, I did. Oops.
You did. We'll just do that.
Okay.
There we go.
So that, from that angle, it looks like a gree bag in a basket.
I can turn her around.
Oh,
should we do it this way?
There we go. Yeah, you should have done it that way.
Yeah, we'll do Bridget like that.
Okay.
There she's looking Bridgety now.
There we go. Now she's got a body in a
okay.
form.
Bye, everybody. Oh, I'm not even waiting. Okay, you don't touch the laptop no more. You don't know how.
Entirely, my brain's not working.
You do the social media stuff. The producer does the producing.
Oh, and guys,
one
last thing. If you haven't, make sure to join us on our Facebook group, Crossed Paths. And join me on Instagram. I am Little Scorpion 1.
That's right. That's
Gotta
right.
plug that in.
You're on the Instagram.
Yeah, ma'am.
I have an Instagram. Maybe I'll resurrect the Instagram, but I'm gonna do it more when I have more to take pictures of.
Yeah. You have tons to take pictures of, girl. You just gotta take the time.
Yeah, I gotta take the time. But anyways, guys, bye. Have a great, blessed Imbolk and a great weekend ahead. Love you. Mwah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.